Contacts is Google's contact management tool. Here, you can arrange your contacts into labels, find and merge duplicates, use keyboard shortcuts, as well as integrate contacts into other Google products. As you send and receive emails in Gmail, there is a setting in your Gmail settings that states that every time you send a message to a new person, Google will automatically add them to your other contacts. This setting will allow for these contacts to be auto-completed the next time you use them. It's a really handy feature to use. Let's have a deeper look at using Google Contacts. From your waffle, open Google Contacts. On the left-hand side, you will see your navigation menu. To open and close this menu, simply click on the hamburger icon in the top left-hand corner. If you would like to create and add a new contact, you can do this from the Create Contact button that appears in the top of this menu. You will get the option to either create one single contact or multiple contacts. Let's add a single contact. The window that appears now has a number of options to it. On the very top line, you will see the option to add this contact to a label. We will explore labels in a bit more detail a little later on. Let's go ahead and add in our contact details. Add in their name, their surname, the company that they work for, their job title and email address, and their phone number. You will notice that as you add their phone number, a label field will appear. Here, you can specify what contact number you would like to be added. If you would like to add another number, simply click on the plus icon that appears and enter the details of that additional number. The last option that is visible here is to add any notes about the contact that you would like to keep track of. If you choose to expand to show more about that contact, you will see there are more options that you can choose from, such as their suffix, nickname, department, address, birthday, and more. When you have added all the details that you need, simply select Save. Your contact has now been added to your Google Contacts for this account. If you need to edit certain details about your contact, simply select the pencil icon. Every time you see this pencil icon, it means that you can edit something. Let's close this window and continue to explore Google Contacts. The first section of your menu is where you will find your contacts. Any contacts you add will appear here. If you have certain contacts that you contact frequently, they will appear next. The directory is where you will find all the contacts that are linked to your domain. Accessing these contacts is entirely dependent on the admin console setting that has been set up for your domain. Keeping your contact information up to date is really important. Using the Merge and Fix section of Google Contacts will help you to keep your contacts up to date. The next section down is where you will find labels in Google Contacts. Labels are a useful feature to use if you have team members that you work with and you would like to add all team members to a certain label. For example, I will create a label called Trainers. When I select that label, you will notice that there are no contacts in that label. There are a few ways in which you can add contacts to a label. From the search bar at the top, search for the contact you are looking for. I will search for my colleague Katie, as she is the training lead here at Open Networks. When I open her contact information, I will see the option for a label again, directly underneath her name. In order for me to add her to a label, I will first go into the edit side of her contact. When you select the label section now, any labels that you have created will appear. I would like to add her to the label Trainers. All I need to do is select the Trainers label and she will be added. If you would like to add the same person to another label, simply select the label that appears and add them to any labels that you wish them to appear in. When you are done, select Save. Notice how the label Trainers now appears underneath Katie's name. When you access the Trainers label on the left-hand side, you will see that she has been added there too. Alternatively, you can access your company's directory, select the contacts that you would like to have added to that label, and the little label icon will appear at the top. Add them to the relevant label and select Apply. They will now appear in that label as well. You can also drag and drop a contact into a label. That contact will now be part of that label. You will find that these labels are very useful when you are working in Gmail. When you compose an email, in the To field, you will notice that it is pulled up as a search result. When you select it, every member of that label will automatically be added to that field. This is helpful as you can now choose to drag contacts into other fields or even remove certain contacts. It is important to note that these labels are only available to you and not visible to others in your domain. If you would like to have groups that appear for everyone, you will need to contact your Admin Console administrator for further assistance. Just below your label section, you have the option to import, export, or print your contacts. You will also find a section with other contacts. These other contacts are all the contacts that have been automatically added due to the setting found in Gmail. Having them here means that they will be auto-filled when typing in their names or email addresses into the To field of an email. If you have deleted a contact, it will appear here in your bin. All contacts you have deleted will stay in your bin for 30 days and will then be automatically deleted. The last thing to note in Google Contacts is your settings gear. From here, you can delegate access to your contacts to someone else should you need to do so. Managing your contacts is an important part of communication. It ensures that you have up-to-date information of the people you need to contact and that these are easily accessible. If you're looking for a more superior contact management tool, be sure to contact Open Networks about our contact management tool, Contact On. Contacts are the core of Contact On and the reason this tool exists. Every person we speak to and interact with is a contact. Contact On allows you to ensure that your contact details are not only up to date, but they're accessible across your entire team. You can even use Contact On to make calls and keep track of conversations and important notes in one central location. Be sure to give us a call for more information.